What's up, guys? I'm Duncan. Today's video is something a little bit different, but you will still get a regular roulette free-for-all. I think it is actually tonight. This is inspired by Kenny's Corner. So if you know Ken, he's a friend of mine, and he does something called Kenny's Corner, where he just sits there and he talks to a camera, and it's not awkward at all when I'm trying to copy it. I'm going to call it Duncan's Corner because we're nice and original, and I'm going to be talking today about the ordeal around my missing phone. So my phone went missing. A lot of people asked for the story. I didn't tell it on Twitch. I didn't tell it on the video where people were like, oh, you can tell it there, because I think it deserves its own video because it's quite a long story. So bear with me if you're interested. If you're not, you can just click off. I'm sorry that I'm not in my office. You might recognize this if you've been on stream. I'm in Beryl's bedroom right now in California. And we are doing some traveling at the moment, so I'm here for a couple of months, and it's going to be a lot of fun. I'm still getting all the content that you guys love produced, so don't worry about that. But we're going to be talking about my phone and its demise and the insurance company and how they treated me. So let's start with the phone's demise. We were visiting some family at Beryl's down Southern California near LA, Bakersfield area. And we went out to her uncle's ranch, which is great. We went shooting, and I wanted to do a vlog about being American, and we did some clay pigeon shooting, and I haven't done clay pigeon shooting in nearly a decade, and it was so much fun because I used to do it in South Africa. I loved it. I was getting my eye in. We did this shooting competition game, and it was me and this one kid who goes up to the ranch quite often, and we were shooting back and forth, and it was really exciting, and we had it all on video. And then Beryl put my phone down somewhere because she's like, oh, I'll put it down here, and I'll give it back to Duncan later. And because I kept shooting after the video, and then later came and she forgot to give it back to me. She forgot to remind me that it was sat down. She'd forgotten that she'd put it down, and we were on like the little quad bike thing. It was more of a, it was like a 4x4 mini 4x4 four-wheel drive thing. It's called a Polaris Ranger, and I was driving back, and I was having a lot of fun because I used to do that in South Africa as well. So it was like a throwback to South Africa. I felt like I was back in my country, and we were just driving back, and she goes, oh, there's some cows and they're running on the track, we should film this, can I have your phone? And I'm like, Beryl, you've still got my phone. And she's like, uh-oh, I put it down. So cool, we have to drive all the way back. We're about 15 minutes away from the ranch at this point, and we're in the ranch is in the middle of the mountains, so you have to be on these 4x4s. So we tell everybody else, oh, we're going to turn around, we're going to go get the phone. We turn around, we go all the way back. Phone is nowhere to be found. Phone is gone. Phone is dead. Now, I know what people are thinking. Duncan, why don't you just ring the phone and then you can find it? And the answer is, we're in the middle of the mountains and there's no reception for anybody's phone, even the people who are on Verizon and not like my EE contract in America, piggybacking off of T-Mobile and all of this nonsense. So it's like, oh, okay, so that's not gonna happen. Cool. And it's not like losing my phone is a big deal or anything. It's not like YouTube has two-step verification, which is linked to my phone. It's not like Twitter has two-step verification, which is linked to my phone. It's not like Twitch has two-step verification, which is linked to my... I lose my Twitter, my YouTube, and my Twitch if my phone is gone forever. That's a big deal, right? My phone is gone. It cannot be found. And Beryl's very apologetic. She's very sad at this point, which I understand. She should be sad. And it's fine, because we have insurance, right? I have 24-hour... replacement worldwide insurance. I pay quite a lot of money for this insurance, but I've got 24-hour phone replacement worldwide. So that's fine. We'll get it back in 24 hours. They'll replace my SIM, so I'll get all my 2% verification back. They'll replace the phone. iPhone 7, brand new. Only had it a few months. They'll replace that. Everything will be back to normal. We'll be great, right? We'll be fine and dandy. So we're driving back. We get back to the house. I try and ring the insurance company. I can report the phone lost because they got 24-hour service on that, but I can't claim on the insurance until the next day because UK time and California time, you know, UK's 8 hours ahead, so they've all gone to bed. Like, you know, everybody's hung up and they're all gone. So that's fine, but the person on the phone's like, no, we're looking online and you've got insurance on that phone, and I go on my online and I've got insurance on that phone because I had it switched over because I got a new phone and a new contract, and I switched the SIMs over because I wanted to keep my number, and I had Beryl put on my old contract, and then I spoke to the insurance company and we had that changed over, and it was all changed over on the website. They never sent me any new paperwork to sign, which I did think was a bit odd, but I didn't question it because I went on my online account and everything was switched over. So it's all good, right? No new paperwork, but we don't need new paperwork. That's fine. That was Duncan 5 months ago. Was, oh, we don't need new paperwork. It's all switched over. It's on the website. It's all switched over. We're all good. And I'll throw up screenshots here showing the phone had insurance. I'll black out the numbers, but the iPhone 7, which was my phone, which is lost, and not the iPhone 6S, had insurance. Everything's switched over. Everything's great. So I call the insurance company the next day, and they're like, we're not sure you have insurance on that handset. And I'm like, what do you mean you're not sure that I have insurance on this handset? It's on the website. I'm on my account logged in right now. And it's like, yeah, you have insurance as one of the bolt-ons. It's worldwide cover. And they're like, oh, can you send us screenshots of that? So that's why I have these screenshots. Can you send us screenshots of that so that we can verify you do have insurance? So I send them screenshots via email, and that's fine. And it takes 2 days for them to get back to me. So 2 more days of not having a phone. 24-hour replacement worldwide. That's what I'm paying for. But no, don't have 24-hour replacement anywhere because 2 days to review this. It was up to 72 hours. So I should count myself lucky, I guess, that it only took 48. Fantastic. 48 hours and no phone. And I'm in America and I'm trying to tweet or do videos and I can't because I don't have a phone and it makes my life so much harder. So I didn't get to stream as much. I didn't get the double roulette up because I was dealing with all this crap. And that's why I was saying in that video, oh, if you want a video, explain why you didn't get the double roulette. This is why you didn't get the double roulette. This story is why. So they get back to me and they're like, oh, yeah, it was a mistake on the internet. You didn't sign any new paperwork. So unless you can prove that you had insurance by showing us your copy of the signed paperwork, we're not going to replace your phone. Why would I... Here's the thing, right? Why would I be like to them, oh, you didn't send me paperwork? When I go onto my account, I log onto my account after I have it all switched over. Because I had it switched over after Beryl claimed on the old insurance. I was like, crap, that means my phone's not insured, right? So I need to get it switched over. And I had it switched over. And then I go on the website and I look, and it's like, your phone is insured. Who questions that? Who questions that? It's like, I don't remember signing contracts for this, so I guess I'm not insured. Nobody questions that. So I came abroad thinking I was all insured, thinking I was all good. I bought travel insurance and I was like, oh, I don't need to protect my gadgets because I have worldwide cover. But thank you, EE, and your amazing insurance for screwing me with your crappy website, which lied to me and told me I had insurance. That's the bit that really gets to me, is the website said I had it, right? So who questions that? Who logs into their account and is like, oh, it says I have insurance. May as well go and check that I have insurance and get paperwork signed. No, you log into your account, you see you've got insurance, you have insurance. But anyway, now I'm out $800 for a new phone. $800 for a new iPhone 7. And Beryl, obviously being Beryl, she's like, I'll pay. Like, she lost my phone, and she's a fantastic fiance. She's a lovely human being, and she was not about to let me eat $800 of loss. So she pays for a new phone, and luckily it's like the race car red one, the super nice like red iPhone, because it was the same price, and if I'm gonna have to buy a new phone, why not take the red one? But EE really screwed me. So I'm like, okay, but at least even they admit my SIM is still covered, right? So I can get a replacement SIM worldwide in 24 hours. New phone arrives here, put the new SIM in it. I now have access to my YouTube and my Twitch and my Twitter, and those are all very important. I starve without those. Like, you guys need to know, I quit my job. This is all I do for a living. Like, this is all I got. So I quit my job. I starve without those things. And they're like, no, when we send out a replacement SIM without a replacement handset, we can only send it out to your billing or home address. But I'm paying for worldwide replacement. Oh no, the guy in the store who sold you this insurance that you've been paying for nearly 2 years, no. You can lose it worldwide. You can lose the phone worldwide. And you can get it replaced in 24 hours. But you can't get it replaced to you out of the country in 24 hours. So what's the point of having 24-hour worldwide loss insurance if they can only then send it to your home address? Oh, I'm in Africa, but I lost my phone in Africa. A cheetah ate it. A cheetah ate my phone in Africa. Call up the insurance company. They're like, yeah, we can replace that in 24 hours. You're in the middle of Africa. You need your phone really desperately, but we're going to send it to your address in England. Okay, that's super handy, but I'm on safari for 6 months. Like, it's so dumb. So now I was like, okay, so can you send my SIM card 24 hours to my parents' house in England? Like, because that's my billing address. I always use my parents' house as my billing address. I have since I was a little kid, because my bank account is linked to that, and it just makes things easier than having to change address every time I move, because I move a lot more. You know, I move more than my parents do. My parents have lived there my whole life, basically. So I'm like, look, don't send it to my home address, send it to my billing address. They're like, okay, we can do that for you. We can do that to you as a favor. Like, we've screwed you out of $800 for a phone, but we will do you this favor. This favor, we will go out of our way to send you this SIM card to your parents' house. 72-hour delivery. Huh? No, whoa. But you said 24-hour replacement on my phone anywhere in the world. Now you're saying it's only in the UK, and in London you can do this. And London is where they're based. Like, that's where all of their stuff comes from, because that's where everything in the UK is based. We basically have one big city called London, and all the other cities are just, you know, fluff. Although that's not true. I love a lot of cities in England, but you know what I mean. Everything business-wise is based in London generally. And they're like, yeah, no, we can send phones and the SIM together in a replacement insurance claim to your house in 24 hours. But if you just want the SIM, it's going to be 72 hours. And I'm like, but I have 24-hour insurance. Just send me the SIM on priority post, 24-hour post. Like, I'll even pay the postage. They're like, no. If you want to get your insurance 24-hour replacement, we have to say that the iPhone 6S, which is apparently still insured, even though the website says it's not insured because I had the insurance switched over, you have to say that that's lost or destroyed. And then we'll send you a phone and a SIM card, but we're going to charge you your excess of £100. So if I want it in 24 hours, I have to pay £100. So I'm not doing that. That's ridiculous, because it was also involved getting Beryl's phone deactivated, which I'm not about that life. We're not looking to have more phones deactivated out here. We kind of need our phones, especially when I don't have a phone anymore. She's the only one with a phone. We kind of need that. It's important. So 72 hours later, my mother gets the SIM card and, you know, begging my mother to send it out here. I thought it was going to take a lot more effort to get her to send it, but she was very helpful. So hashtag thanks, Mom. Great mother. Comment down below about how great my mum is. She sent it out to me, the SIM card, so it should be arriving any day now, hopefully. And then the new phone, which cost $800 of Beryl's money. Not my money, so I shouldn't be complaining as much. Maybe Beryl should be doing this video. But, $800. And I'm just sitting here like, EE promised so many things. 24-hour worldwide replacement. Yeah, we can switch your insurance over when you get a new phone with us, because, you know, you're about to pay 2 years of contract fees on a phone. Like, I'm locking myself in for 2 years, so they're going to promise me whatever they could promise me, they're going to promise me to get me into this 2-year contract for Beryl's phone, because they've already got me on the hook for 40 odd quid a month. They can get me on the hook for Beryl for 40 odd quid a month. That's, you know, 80 plus pounds a month contract for 2 years that they're going to get me on the hook for. So of course they're going to tell me that I will be able to fart sunshine if that's what I need to hear to get me on the hook. And now I'm sitting here, I was paying £12 a month on each phone insurance, all of this nonsense, like just a lot of money, over £100 going to EE every month. And this is what I get. This is how I get treated. And once again, gonna throw up the screenshots just to end this up. This is what I thought. This is what the website was telling me. This is what any sane person would believe. Right? That I have insurance on this phone, because when your account on the website, which is what they encourage you to use constantly, they're always texting you going, you can check your EE account online. You don't need to ring us. You can check it online. It's super easy. Why, if they keep telling me how easy and great it is online, would I ring them and ask them for paperwork? Who uses paper these days? The internet exists. Send me an email. Anyway, that's the story. That's why I have no phone. That's why if you tweet at me at the moment, I don't respond as quickly. And that's why I've been very inactive on Twitter. It's why I didn't stream making the delicious risotto I made last night. Because I can't. Because I don't have a phone, and I don't have my Twitter, and I don't have any of that stuff. I can tweet from my laptop. Luckily, that's still signed in. But if my cookies somehow get deleted on my laptop, I'm basically screwed. But that's the story, guys. I hope you enjoyed episode 1 of Duncan's Corner. Very original. Copyright. Gonna sue Kenny now for Kenny's Corner. He copied me. I hope you like this original episode. If anything more like this happens, I can do that. Or if you want me to do like a Q&A, I can do Q&A. If you want to put questions down below, if there are enough questions, maybe I can do a Duncan's Corner of Q&A. I'm going to steal all of Kenny's ideas, basically. Yeah. Thank you very much for watching. Bye-bye. Alright then, guys, that's the end of the video. If you enjoyed it, you can click up here to see more videos of this type on my channel. If you want to check out something else a little bit different, then you can click down here. And if you want to see everything that I upload, you can click the subscribe button right here.